Hello, and we are back, guys. I don't know what happened. Just a few minutes ago, I was already like 20 plus minutes in. Uh, at 10, I started my live stream at 10 o'clock, and I already got past game one of the NBA Finals, and we were talking about Aaron Rodgers. And then in the middle of it, about the 24-minute mark, the camera just up and just quit. So I had to restart it. So I am sorry for that inconvenience. Definitely did not see that coming. Obviously, as you saw me here, I wasn't touching a damn thing, so I don't know what the hell happened. But let's continue where we left off. We're talking about yes. If let's just get to it. Um, and like I said, some of y'all may disagree and leave comments because I've been calling this out, especially some of this shit. Um, Everybody is today's society is soft. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all can leave me whatever comments you want. But whenever you got motherfuckers raging, let's go. I play video games. A lot of people around the world play video games. There are probably 100 million video gamers out there. And whenever everybody fucking loses a game and you're fucking rage messaging and fucking cussing people out and shit on comms, obviously there's a big fucking problem. I just use that example. You can't say certain words in any kind of way, not meaning it at all, any way offensive towards anybody or any group without getting fucking called out, losing millions in endorsements, and getting fired from jobs. This is a cupcake generation. I'm flat out saying it. I don't care who views and watches these videos of mine. This generation is called cupcakes. Accept it. Y'all are soft as shit. Today, everybody acts soft as fuck. Say what you want, but it's fucking reality. It's flat out fucking reality. Um, there's been some things that I've been seeing and noticing lately that really do bother me. Even with sports, people fucking bashing people who work in sports and stuff. They leave some of the nastiest shit, man. Like, I just wish our society would fucking get their heads out of their asses. And honestly, to help that, I wish parents could spank their fucking kids like they did fucking 15 years ago. Let the fucking courts fucking chill their fucking ass off instead of making it goddamn impossible to fucking correct kids nowadays, where they grow up like fucking straight up vigilante assholes. That's how they act. Kids today act like vigilante assholes. Why? Because every parent is scared, and God forbid, scared that if they even spank their kids, fucking child support's getting called, or CPS is getting called, trying to take them out. It's fucking ignorant. Like, I really do hate today's society. Why I'm talking about this is because I really hate it in today's society and fucking sports. I can't fucking stand it anymore. You know why, NBA? You have like career low numbers for the first time in decades? Do you really want to know why? It's your own undoing. It's your own doing. You have people who are involved in shit that they have no business fucking being in. Like, I don't know, LeBron James with China. Okay, LeBron, know your fucking lane, dude. From Akron, not fucking China. Shut the fuck up. Like, that might be one thing. Um, I mean, I could go on. I really could. Look it up. If you don't think the NBA's numbers are fucking dead low, let's not count Christmas Day games. Exclude Christmas Day games. What their numbers have been for years. Complete dog shit. I guarantee you so many more percentage of the night, over 40% of the games on that day. I guarantee you that the talk show with fucking Kenny the Jet Smith, Charles Barkley, and Shaquille O'Neal get more viewers than the fucking actual games. It's because you're trying to get involved in way too much shit out of your lane. Everybody does not want to get spoon fed, even though let me reiterate, let me say this right. I get the movement, okay? I understand that we want equal rights for everybody. Okay, I get that. But we don't want fucking Black Lives Matter jammed down our throat in every fucking thing. What is it next? Oh, every time you get a McDonald's burger, we're going to have shirts on? We see it all over the fucking place. It's starting to get on a lot of people's. It's not even me. It's starting to annoy people with how much it's being talked about in a lot of areas where there's no fucking business it being talked about. Seriously. You got athletes acting like, oh my God, dude, it's even in our sport. Really? Really? Really, NBA? What color are over 70% of the fucking athletes in the NBA? And how much are these motherfuckers making? Really? Really? I'm just saying, I've seen and I've been doing some research whenever I do my sporting stuff. There's a lot of sites out there that really think the NBA is highly the most hypocritical sport out there right now, especially with this topic. I think that if they back the fuck off with that shit and backed away and actually and stop looking dumb and ignorant, they get more views. They would get back on track. Like I said, know your fucking lane. Hello, but you want to bring up the race thing? Do you hear at all really any of the white NBA players complaining that they're being overtaken and have been for decades by the African American athletes in the NBA? No, no, you don't. If there's one sport where there is really no racism to the highest ability, look, everywhere you go, there's going to be a little bit of racism. Hello, newsflash, people. Knock, 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 knock. Nowhere on this planet is there not racism. You're going to have it everywhere you go. Learn to deal with it at certain points. Now, at certain points, learn to stick up and fucking, call it out. I get that too. But in the NBA, these African American players like LeBron James, led by LeBron James, or LaQuan James, or LaChina James. There's so many nicknames out there for his ass. LaFake James, acting like he's from. Oh man, I grew up so rough in Akron, Ohio, where his mom had him a fucking Hummer in high school, brand new fucking Hummer, before he even graduated, before he was even drafted. Shut the fuck up, LeBron. Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't have it as rough as you keep making it out to be. And how about the comments where everybody called him out, like in LA? He's scared to come out of his home because he's black. What? I'm just saying, the NBA and the players that have been saying shit since this movement started, a lot of people are calling y'all ignorant, calling you out, and want nothing to do with you. You're hurting your own image. Some of this shit is getting ridiculously too into sports that a lot of people actually have stopped. Millions of people have quit watching sports. They can't deal with it anymore. Let me give you another prime example, and I guarantee you, what is it, 10:30? Let me give you all a go today. And look, I'm missing from 6 o'clock. I'm missing 4.5 hours of basically early morning, the peak of sports channels reporting and talk shows like First Take and all of that. I think that the FS1 with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless might be on right now, but I don't know. Undisputed. But why don't you take a day if you're home early in the morning and you'll get this? Why do you think ESPN's numbers are dog shit right now and going really bad? It's because a lot of us, including me, pay attention to one. Maybe let's just look at one person first. Pay attention to Stephen A. and how he talks every fucking morning, and pay attention to how many times race is brought up and all of it, every day in sports topics with him. Jams it down his throat. We've had enough. Let me be honest here. Police brutality, fucking get it, man. That we could talk with the Black Lives Matter movement. But certain colored coaches not getting their coaching opportunities and this and that and all these other sports topics because they're black, fuck off. Bullshit. Go listen to some of the dumb shit these motherfuckers said. Sports, talk shows, all this stuff that a lot of us used to love. We can't stand it anymore. We can't fucking take it anymore. Because it's been jammed. Seriously, I'm not kidding you. You could probably go from today until some of these shows get off, and you'll still hear some of that shit. And it's not even at their peak time. It's fucking up. It gets old. Man, they've been doing this for years straight now. Every day for years straight. Hell, what I'm saying is I'm tired of the hypocrisy. Let me give you an example. I remember last year. This was before, I think it was like before Christmas. This past year, okay. I can't remember his name, but he was talking about the Bills quarterback and the fans. Okay, some of y'all may remember this. He used to play for the Detroit Lions. I know. I think he was a corner or safety. Or played defense. He's on ESPN on one of these slots, and he talks and stuff. And one day he actually had the nerve to say, and this is what I'm saying. Imagine how all, and this is where fairness comes into play, and this is where I dead stop watching. How many white people, or not other than how many, and even other genders that, or ethnic groups that weren't African American, got fired for saying not even the bad word, but other shit that they like splued and made it something bad. But then this dude, let me look this up real quick. And you tell me if this fucking ain't racist. But yet, nothing happened to him. Didn't get talked to. Nothing. Still has his job there, people. Wait till I tell you what he says. Bills QB. It was about Josh Allen. And let's see, I'm going to Google it, and I bet it comes up without me even finishing. Bad comments by ESPN worker last year on air. Let me see. Dominique Foxworth is his name. Now I'm gonna look this up because I'm streaming off my laptop. So Dominique Foxworth. Let me try to look this up on my TV here. And I'm about to show you and explain why fucking sports and the shit is getting out of control. And you'll understand. This ain't. I'm tired of everybody acting like this is serious race war when there's really fucking not, man. It's gotten a hell of a lot better than fucking several decades ago. Like, man. But here's an example where I guess it doesn't go one way or the other. There's no fairness in it. I'm I'm looking it up right now on my TV. Hang on, because I want you guys to hear this shit. Here we go. Hang on one second. I am ready to play. I got to turn on my TV here for you guys. But I really want y'all to listen to this. I really want y'all to understand this and get where the fuck I'm coming from. This is where it entirely just made me go away. And this is honestly one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel. To just talk about sports news. Because outlets like this can't condone it. But I want to explain one reason why
What's going on,
big
Sports
issue.
Wars? This is about.
You can't have it out there and African Americans acting like, oh, everybody's racist against us. But then you could not turn around as an African American and be blatant racist against another fucking color and not get the same percussions or same disciplinary actions as the other person. And this is where I had a big problem. This motherfucker did not even get fined from ESPN. Not even fined or suspended. He was on the next fucking day. And you know what? This is more than just about color too. I wanna remember you what I'm about to say. He also attacked the American flag. And I'm a Marine Corps vet. Fuck you. Don't care what color your skin is. Fuck.
We got a lot of people who want to weigh in on ESPN analyst Dominic Foxworth saying he roots against Josh Allen because the kind of people who support Josh Allen have American flag and dog avatar pictures on social media. Craziness. Kim in Indiana up first on the Outkick VIP line. What you got for me, Kim?
Good morning, and thank you for taking my call.
Do y'all hear how ignorant that sounds? And he actually goes in more depth. This is another person just saying the comment, like what he talks about. But go back and actually look up and find when he said it and how he fucking said it. Motherfucker's racist. Came out 1,000% fucking racist. And there's a lot of people who went on YouTube. There's one person saying ESPN Dominic Foxworth should be fired for anti-American and racist rant against Josh Allen. Nothing was done. And here's some of. Oh, here we go. Here is his comments. I found it.
Yes, Dominique Foxworth, not Dominique Foxworth Kamari. That's what made me think about that. Did you hear that echo, Ken? Did you hear that just now?
Yeah.
We're gonna roll. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna plow through. But we had some echo there. What is that, by the way? The people want to know.
I don't know. I have nothing around that's causing echo.
That's the best part. You're in a secret bunker. So what this is about, the whole point, this is a short video. But what I'm doing is I'm doing a separate video because the other video we're doing, Donkey of the Year, Dominic Foxworth is taking off. We're doing another video, and I am going to link the podcast, the Bo Monty Jones podcast, the whole almost hour long, it's a 15.5-minute podcast in this video so that you can find it and click on it because apparently you just can't find it. So for whatever reason, it took a long time. I was trying to find out like 20 or 30 YouTube videos. There is no YouTube video. It's only a crappy podcast, Malani Jones' crappy, horrible podcast that he does that nobody likes and that nobody listens to. What are your thoughts on that, Cam?
No, absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Good place to do it. Podcast, yeah.
That's the best way. So yeah, I don't know why that they can't figure out what's going on at ESPN and Harvard and all these elite institutes. By the way, ESPN did not make a statement or comment. Their comment today, this morning, was no comment.
I'm not surprised.
I was a little surprised. I'm a little surprised that they can't say a comment. And how hard is it to say, you know, he's worked for Dominic, Mr. Foxworth has worked for us for years. We totally disavow and we totally disagree with his statements, but we're not going to fire him. I think he should be fired. But how hard is that to say? How hard is it if you're a corporation to say, we believe in free speech, which they don't, but they could say, we believe in free speech, which, by the way, that was the other video we were going to do, but we're not going to get to that. But free speech and condemn us. How hard is it to condemn hateful comments? He admitted, I challenge you to watch, you can't watch, listen to the podcast. He admitted to a hate crime in high school. So Josh Allen said some insensitive things in high school. No one's defending those. He admitted, which nobody knew, I'm talking about Mr. Foxworth, to a hate crime of wanting to get 2 carloads of people to beat up a white player in high school. What do you think about that, Cam?
Yeah, it's just it's a hate crime.
So, like I said, there's more talked about in this where it happened. I thought that was going to be the YouTube, but I guess this guy explained that it's off now YouTube. Because whenever this came out, it came out, I think, last November, December, where he said basically, I went on a rant against Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, and said that basically last year, like a family member of his he donated a lot of money, Josh Allen did, to a hospital in Buffalo, and fans were really getting behind him because I think it was his grandma, somebody close, a very close family member was, I think they ended up passing away, but it really affected him, and the fans were really, really behind him. And that's whenever this fucking prick attacked him, basically saying, "Oh, the only fans that root for him are fucking fans that like dogs and fucking like the American flag and fucking white people, just a bunch of dumb fucking shit." But then also, like he said, went on about that he was trying to do a hate crime against, have 2 carloads of people jump a white player, trying to do a hate crime in high school and all this other shit. But yet, not racist. And then, like you said, ESPN said nothing. Their comment was no comment. And that was it. But radio people, television people, and other shit that say anything, not even saying the bad word, just saying anything that could come across as misunderstood or derogatory towards African Americans, fired on the spot instantly. No questions asked. I hate the double fucking standard that is in sports and our world today in the community. Let me tell you, the best thing that I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to say this right. But whenever this stuff first came out, and listen, guys, I spent years in Louisville, Kentucky, in the rough part of Louisville. I am white, yes. Well, let me tell you, my best friend is an African American, and I hung out with and went to a school where it was like 80% African American, 90% African American. Had many friends, played sports with them, hung out with them all the time. Let me tell you, a lot of them support America and the flag, especially the flag. Um, I don't know if you know this, Foxborough, and other people out there who are these hypocrites and ruining sports shows and sports in general and our society. But I do know and have been told by so many people that majority of African American loves pit bull dogs. They go for like the pit bulls. I'm telling you that it has nothing to do with race. Everybody loves fucking dogs. You fucking dumbass. You fucking ignorant, racist, bigot, dumbass. And how you didn't get fired all the months ago is what has changed me into starting my own sports thing and going away from ESPN, not watching as much shit as I used to by far whenever it comes to sports because I can't handle what they're doing today. The Black Lives Matter movement, as good as it is, it's sad because it's not being used right, and then it's being over flooded and used to make money, not for the cause, but to try to profit off of it. That's what's making me disgusted with this. It, man, if they would have done this right, could have been a beautiful thing. I do have to say, would have been a beautiful thing. But a lot of things has been done so wrong. Do y'all know that the person that started this movement didn't really have much money, but recently bought millions of dollars, spent millions of dollars on a fucking house in Cali out of nowhere? Where the fuck you think that fucking money came? Tell me that ain't wrong. If I'm gonna start something and I'm gonna put it towards something very important as this, how the fuck would I take that money? Just saying it's sad because it's a very important thing. It's just sad how it's being handled in sports, how it's being fucking profited on by sports games, 2K, by a lot of shit profiting off of this. It's sick. And if you truly think that they're giving away all of it, because a lot of these places say all of this proceeds go towards it, fucking lying. People have looked into it. I've looked at. They're fucking lying. It's sick and disturbing. That's why I can't stand today. Can't stand the sports world today, or our generation, or today in general. Because let me tell you, the best thing about the whenever this started, I actually wanted a different saying. All lives matter, not just Black Lives Matter. If this was done right, in my opinion, all lives matter. I don't give a fuck what the color of your skin is. I care about the fucking person and your actions and reactions and how you treat people. That's what the fuck I worry about. That's what the fuck I care about. Not the fucking color of somebody's goddamn skin. Because guess what? We all bleed fucking red inside. No matter what the color is on the outside, we all bleed red on the inside. And that's the disturbing fact about it. And the moment that it got into sports and stuff, and especially the big one with Dominique Foxworth. If you don't believe me, like I said, go look it up. Just basically go look up his podcast. I guess that's where he did it on. And just look up Dominique Foxworth and his comments about quarterback Josh Allen from the Buffalo Bills, and tell me, and I dare you to comment me and explain to me, no, that's not racist, and that's okay. What the fuck he said, and how nothing got done, but yet another colored person could say something different, and they're instantly fired and lose out on millions of dollars, or can't provide for their fucking family. Their whole lifestyle is just ripped from under them upside down now. I can't idly approve and stand by to such hypocrisy. If you're going to do it for one, do it for all. Don't just select. That's what we live in today. We live in a selective world. Well, if I could vomit out my asshole and not wipe it, I would. Because that's about what it makes me feel like in this today's selective world. So, like I said, a lot of y'all may not agree with what I'm saying. But, again, it's my fucking opinion. All racism should be extinct and fucking abolished. It should not be accepted. Oh, an African American can be racist and with no actions. No, fuck you. Fuck that. No, it can't. Do you know how many times whenever I lived in Louisville, I got called, honky and this and that and attacked for being white? Jumped even for being white? And I guess that's okay, right? I guess that's okay. No. If you're going to call for a movement, stand by it, but also treat other different kind of people the same way you want to be treated. Is my fucking point. If you can't do that, then what the fuck are you doing? Now, I bring that up because that Foxworth thing, I still don't understand how he's not fired and lost his job from ESPN. But again, like I said, if you pay attention to ESPN and how much they bring up race, they are using this Black Lives Matter movement to make their money right now. That is disgusting. And Stephen A. Smith is the fucking worst. Listen to the rant. The look, first year head coach with an injured team. Look what the Nets did. They weren't a bust this year. They weren't a bust. They were down two of their biggest stars were hurt and missed time and still they still pushed the Bucks to the brink and almost won that series, people. But their head coach did a hell of a first year. Honestly, in my opinion, had a hell of a first year. What the offense was doing and how they put up points the way that they did whenever they weren't. How they played whenever all of them really didn't play at all together. And how they kept going and chucking up points and shit. Dude, Steve Nash did an amazing fucking job. Amazing fucking job. Stephen A. rants because he's white. Shouldn't have got that job. And was pissed that Kevin Durant and fucking Kyrie Irving vouched for him. No, you can't let the actual NBA players of the team that they're playing for that you have nothing to do with, their word over yours. And yeah, I'm just saying, go look at these fucking rants and they get on my fucking nerves. What right do I have to say this kind of shit that a lot of people are saying out there today if I'm not even involved with that fucking company or business? What right? I have no right. It's none of my fucking business because I don't know the ins and out of that company. I don't know what they do or what's best and what works for them. Obviously, the people there fucking do. But just saying, too many people and too many of these $1 billion and $1 million corporations need to get back in their fucking lane. Get back in your fucking lanes. Shut the fuck up. Stop trying to profit off of something that should be very direly important. That you're turning, and I mean this with all due, they're turning it. If you pay attention, it's starting to become a joke now, and it should never be that. But because it's getting jammed down everybody's throat, and people are just fucking stop watching. They're done with it because of it. You're turning it into a circus and a joke when it should be taken 1,000% serious the entire time. And race should not be talked about as much as it is, unless it's a very, very, very important topic. Has anybody like Steve Nash? Have you never stopped to think? Do you remember what Steve Nash looked like as a fucking NBA player? And you don't see a lot of stuff. Have you never stopped to fucking think? I'm gonna give my fucking points from my perspective. You don't sit here and think that KD and especially Kyrie Irving don't know that Steve Nash's play with Kyrie Irving, who was supposed to be the one running the offense, ain't similar in a lot of ways. You're fucking dumb and need to be fired and don't need. I should replace you. If you can't understand why he said, yeah, I would love him to be our head coach because he instantly would have, dude, him and Kyrie especially, they would have clicked. They would have understood, and the offense would have ran much smoother. Coach to player, players to the team on the court. It would have. Sometimes, like I said, just stay in your fucking lane. Stay out of everybody else's business. And every time something doesn't happen the way you want, stop throwing out the race card every time. This race card is getting thrown out left and right, and shit it does not deserve to be in. That's the annoying part, people. Let me ask a question. You see white people acting that way? Do you see us acting that way? I'm just saying. You don't. The race shit has got to stop. My point. Stop it in sports for sure. And chill the fuck out on it. Yes, with the attacks and shit, take that shit seriously. Look, I was an infantryman in the Marine Corps. Yes, do I know for a fact that military we train police departments and stuff and shown them techniques on how to disarm gun armament and stuff like that without even firing a goddamn shot? Yes. Did some of the acts they did, do they deserve to be probably on death row? Yes. But pay attention. How many white people also joined this fucking movement and joined a fucking calling out whenever all this shit started happening? And it really fucking hit the front street. A shit ton. So don't act like it's just, oh, they don't care. Bullshit. We also called it out too. I was one of them too. But that also doesn't mean you better treat us better and stop being racist. But guess what? We're still going to be racist against your fucking asses. It doesn't fucking work that way. And if you think it does, then you know what? From here on out, don't say a goddamn thing. Don't complain about a fucking thing. And go on about your business. And whatever happens, happens. Because you can't be fucking hypocrites like that. Nobody can. Indians can't be hypocrites like that. Fucking Russians can't be hypocrites like that. Mexicans can't be hypocrites like that. African Americans can't be hypocrites like that. White people can't be hypocrites like that. No one can or should. Get it out of sports. I know I went on a spill. but I needed to get this out in the open. I needed to get it off my chest because it's fucking annoying. Because every day that I go, and why do you think? There's one reason. There's reasons why I take three days off before my next fucking live stream. Because man, every day whenever I did study this and looked at sports news, I saw all the time racism, 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 racism. It got fucking and on my goddamn last nerve. Stop using it and abusing it. I'm being fucking serious. I'm gonna say this first and foremost. If you're a white person that acts, I'm gonna give examples here. You can't be racist against one color, and then if that other color is racist back at you, attack them for it. When you yourself attacked another race, you can't be a racist, and then cry racist. Racism. I'm tired of it. I'm gonna be blunt here. Dominique Foxworth of ESPN, you're a fucking racist, and you should have lost your job from ESPN. And what you said about Josh Allen and his fans after what he did and donating and all the people supporting him with the hospitals and stuff, where he had like something wrong with a family member and died and stuff, the comments that you said were outrageously sickening, inappropriate. Especially whenever you went on that you try to get two carloads of people to jump one white plate in high school to do a hate crime. It's fucking sickening you kept your job. God forbid if a white person said that, right? Just saying. Whatever standard you want to set for everybody else to be with you all with this movement, you better do it your goddamn self. Because if you don't, then eventually, years down the line, the world is going to catch up to it and how you act and react, and the whole movement's going to be fucking ruined. And it's going to change a lot of shit. And it's going to cause a lot of shit to get worse. Now, Stephen A. Smith. Man, I used to love it whenever you and Skip Bayless ran first take. It's been a long time, man. Since then, can't fucking stand listening to you on TV. You used to be you and Skip were my two favorites. By far, man. You have gotten so far away from reality. It's disappointing. I don't understand why you keep getting all these big contracts to work for ESPN. I don't understand why they allow you to say a lot of the comments that you do and put it out there to millions of people. All you're doing is influence people the wrong fucking way, man. You're influencing millions upon probably hundreds of millions of people to act the wrong way and to think wrong. And I'm sad that I ever supported you. But I'm here to tell you now, I don't support a lick of you anymore. I think a lot of the shit that comes out of your mouth is blasphemy. I think that you're a fucking liar. I think deep down, not even deep down, I think in the front, the way you talk about certain topics, you're flat out a fucking racist yourself, man. And one day it's going to catch up to you. And one day, like I said, hopefully you and Dominique Foxworth, are both fired. Because I've had enough of it. End this fucking bullshit. Stop this bullshit. Stop making it worse. And actually do what's supposed to be done the right way. Like I said, this is just my opinion. I'm explaining why I stopped watching sports the way I used to, and why I stopped watching ESPN and FS1s and Fox Sports. I'm explaining why I stopped watching this shit. And I finally, just, like I said, I just wanted to get off my chest because I want the world to change, but I want it to change for the better. Yes, I fucking wish I had that fucking button that could end all racism. And everybody's minds, there was zero racism all around the world. I wish I had that fucking button, but I don't. But everybody stop trying to profit off of it. It's making me fucking sick. I hope that this was eye-opening. Like I said, go look at this shit. And if you don't think if you think I'm fucking calling bullshit with fucking Stephen A, start watching First Take every fucking day. Do me a favor. If you come across this video, and if you really want to call me out, before you call me out or say anything mean, spend 2 weeks every day. Even if you're at work, record First Take and just watch 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. And then send me a message if you don't fucking agree. You'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. And just think of somebody who's been doing. Think of all the fans that have been trying to watch that shit for fucking years, not just 2 weeks. Everybody love everybody out there, all right? Everybody treat everybody right, no matter what the color of the skin on. Like I said, we all bleed red inside. And I also want to say, can we get all these fucking kids today off these fucking electronics all the fucking time? It's ruining social media. Slow the fuck down. My word of advice, slow the fuck down with social media. Slow the fuck down with all this constant gaming, all this constant TikTok, this, Twitter, that, this, that. Fuck all that shit. You're ruining fucking society. If you don't believe me, start paying a fucking attention to how kids and even adults, young adults act today. Like everything is supposed to be handed to them like a fucking baby. And that they can act like however they want. They even back talk because they know they can't get fucking disciplined nowhere near at all like we did as kids. And it's because, the government's like, oh, we can step in. Oh, you spanked him. He's gone. Oh, we got to arrest you for abuse. Oh, my God. I'm just saying, I wish that they allowed motherfuckers to spank their kids like they used to. Because it would help today's world a little bit better out. Because I'm tired of today's ignorance. Let's try to make this world a better place. Stop making excuses. Got to get past all these fucking excuses. Oh, well, I'll let them play because it gives me time to do this and do that. Shut the fuck up. Let them go outside and play. Throw a fucking baseball or something. I don't give a fuck. Just saying. It's fucking sad. Pay attention to how many kids wear constant earplugs on some kind of electronic everywhere you go. They have to have it. I bet you're like thinking whenever you watch this, oh my God, talking about my child at home. That's all they ever do is have a fucking laptop or an iPad or a game system or headphones on all fucking day long. Do something about it. Fucking do something about it. That's all I'm saying. Because, boy, I am fucking tired of today's fucking society. In sports and in general. Fucking sick and tired of it. Also, I do game. You can catch me on Twitch. It's the name of my Twitch channel is Rocky Sports Talk Sheet, all one word, RLCKEY, Rocky Sports Talk Sheet. Now, on my kids, I use it because I'm trying to make a second income. I do like video gaming, but I'm also trying to make a second income. I'm not putting it out there, but we do have some serious, we do have stuff that's going on in our family. I'm just trying to find ways to help our family catch up with a lot of shit, important shit that we need And that's one thing that, I'm trying to do. Also, please like and subscribe. You can leave your comments. You can also leave your hate comments if you want. Fuck's sake. You can also check me out on Twitter at Rocky Sports. I don't really get on Twitter. I just kind of upload my videos and stuff and let people know whenever I'm on. I get ready to go live or whatever and make a video on YouTube or whatever. Every once in a blue moon, I put my video game clips on there, but it's not that often. It's usually every time I do game now, I'm streaming every time I game, and I can't do videos and game off my system at the same time. The system won't let you. But thank you all for tuning in. Hope that y'all enjoyed. Please go check out, because this video is not part A. This is technically part B of what was supposed to be a live feed. Like I said, we did talk about the NBA Finals and Aaron Rodgers and shit. But about the 25-minute mark on the first video that I did before this, the cam, for some reason, out of nowhere, it just stopped working, so I had to restart. This is technically video B. Go check out video A. I fully explained why the Bucks lost game one, and I also called them out for what the fuck were they thinking, constantly having fucking Brooke Lopez on guard Chris Paul on the perimeter. It was dumb. They did so many stupid switches. They put bigs on these guards. That is what got them beat last night, hands down. You keep playing that dumb defense, you're gonna get swept. Not six. You're gonna get your ass swept. But anyways, please like and subscribe. Till next time, peace out, everybody. I hope, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.